Skatosis episode number 86. Brought to you by Old Dude Skate Co. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Skatosis.
Hello.
My name's Drew Domkus.
I'm Aaron Monty.
And basically, it's just an obsession with skateboarding. A couple of dudes. I'm in my 40s. Aaron's in his 20s.
Getting close to 30.
Obsessed with skateboarding.
Love it.
And here we go. Ready? Go.
We should make a list and just fire off every topic.
You know, okay, skateboarding. I mean, it's like every single week. It never fails that I'm like, how does it get crazier? How does it get worse? You know what I mean? So now that it's finally kind of springish, it's getting warmer. Trayton now is part of the crew and he's learning new tricks. He's coming around like you used to come around. You know what I mean?
It's nice to be close.
When you lived close, we skated way more often. The progression was really steady, right?
It's so nice to have someone with you.
So now Trayton has been coming by, and I've been skating like 3 to 5 times a week this last couple of weeks.
So your body's feeling it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because each time I go out there, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to help. I'm kind of like, it's a weird coach kind of, everybody kind of rips on the skate coach idea, right? But dude, I'm a good skate coach. I got
You take pride in it.
I do, because Trayton is really on a good path. I know that I'm a good teacher. Like the tour guide thing, and I've taught class. I've taught before. Dude, I'm pretty good at teaching skateboarding. I'm telling you, that might be my role here as ODS. That might be what like the whole concept behind this is. It's just to like.
You should go for Halloween. You should go full skate ref. You should get like a jersey.
No, not a ref. I don't want to be a referee.
Oh no, that's my job.
Yeah, you're the rep.
Bad. Good.
And instead of numbers, it just says TM.
Yes.
Right? Maybe that's your ATM. That's you, Aaron Team Manager.
Aaron Team Manager. That's
instead
pretty
of Monty.
good.
Yeah.
I should change. Yeah, I should change my last name to TM.
To TM.
But like,
right.
we'll know what it means.
We'll know. Right.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Aaron TM. That's pretty sexy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But so I've just been like, the fact that he's motivated as the pupil is obviously half the battle.
Yes.
You can't just go yank somebody off the street and teach him stuff.
Especially with this weather.
He's got interest. Right, exactly. He's got a locker. You know what I mean?
He's in.
Dude, he comes
Full
over,
school.
He's got his board, he's got his shoes, whatever. You'll see it, he wants to skate today. He was here yesterday and the day before.
He's down.
So he's down.
We're going mellow today. We're both kind of.
I'm going super mellow. But I say that every time.
I know.
That's my problem.
Is.
Even I pad up full on to go mellow. I hit where I'm not padded. So.
Or you start getting in. I mean, you started doing.
Yeah.
Nose grind lit.
Well, so I got Trayton on the path, right? He is.
Were you guys
now,
just skating the quarter?
Well, so he goes throughout, like, I kind of teach him on the mini, and then just like intended, you step it up to the next level, and then you step it up to the full ramp, right? So at this point, on the full 4 foot, he is dropping in, no problem, not even thinking about it. He's got full backside carves, grinds, really nice. Well, he's got a nice rock to fakie. Dude, his rock to fakies, I think, are getting better than mine because I don't like doing them. And then now he's got rock and rolls up there.
He brings it around.
All the way around. And so then, so that was his latest accomplishment, was a full-blown rock. And he's stalling him, decking him and stalling him and coming in. Like, he's got it down, up on the 4 foot, like a full-size ramp now. And then on the mini, he got 2 feebles. He got
I was going to say, I bet he could do feebles.
He got 2 backside feeble stalls, And so it's just exciting now to have another guy coming in the crew and like watching him progress.
And now, and what age now? This is the first time he's
in his
skated?
30s. Yeah, he's a motorcycle kind of guy. He never really skated. I think he skated a little bit, but
jumps, like dirt tracks.
Motocross kind of stuff. I mean, he's got there's the bones of a dirt track out there.
Yeah.
So I mean that
I really want to pad that down and do like a dirt skate track.
Dude, we could. I've got the board.
What's the process of that? Just padding it, really?
Well, let them run on that track with the motorcycle for a while, or
Oh.
I mean, it's just a matter of like opening it up with tires. You just kind of rip it up with the tires. You can run a mower through it and stuff, but it's a living thing. Weeds grow through it. So if it's not tended to or not ridden on, it'll just overgrow.
Right.
So it's just he doesn't have a bike that runs and whatever. There's lots of reasons why it's in the state
so
that it is.
Up the board.
But so he has been on a skateboard and he's learning some tricks. So it's pretty cool. But so in the process, as I'm teaching him tricks, as I'm known to do, I just kind of keep it mellow. I just start learning new tricks. Right?
Of course.
So yeah, in the last week and a half, I've got a few dingers, dude, on my hip. Dude, I took a crazy slam to my near pelvis. I thought I broke a rib. And
straight to coping.
And then I kind of tweaked my knee. But yeah, so the last little edit I put out, dude, I'm now going front nose pivot and then kicking it down to it's like disaster.
Yeah,
possible lip slide. And front side now. So I never did that before ever. And now I'm like, I got that pretty much every time.
That's mellow now.
And yeah, I don't know about mellow, but so what happened? I just slipped out, and man, I hit my side so bad. So
yeah, but that's your choice for going mellow.
That was that was
this
mellow
might
day.
Be easy to get into,
and it was. I couldn't believe how easy it was for me to just get up into it. I haven't tried that up on the big ramp yet.
That's the scary thing though. Once you get that one where you're like, I could do this.
Yeah. Well, so now front side lip slides, dude, are like pretty much on lock at this point for me. Like I can go drop right in and slide, dude, a good foot or so, pretty much every time. It's pretty fun. I'm liking that one a lot.
So you're thinking today?
I was So on the mini on my mellow day, I've got that no comply to tail pretty much solid, dude. I got it up top now, and I'm pretty comfortable with it. I'm not sliding as much as I would like to slide, but getting into it now is pretty easy.
You're just going into tail stall drop.
Yeah, kind of like it slides before I get to standing on it, so it's not really a slide. I don't consider it a full slide. But yesterday, dude, I got into no comply disaster or lip slide almost.
Okay.
Kind of by accident, and so I think I could pull that one off.
That one's sick.
Dude. That's like no comply lip slide would be pretty sweet. I'm too scared to come all the way in, but I was trying.
No comprendo.
No comprende or whatever you call it. Yeah, and then what does CJ do? The no comprende revert.
Yeah, reverts
on vert though. That's crazy on vert. I'm doing it on this little 2-foot mini. It's like nothing, If I
this
fall,
is progression.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I still get broken on this little ramp. I can't imagine like some of those slams you see on the mega ramp, like when they're 10, 20 foot up, coming and hitting the coping.
Right. Like, or the slams we saw today in the latest face melter.
Yeah. So that's the end of our local skateboarding segment.
Local area.
Right. Oh my gosh! So ETN again, might as well. If anybody knows ETN, I can't find a contact for them, but yeah, if they want to sponsor the show, all we're gonna do is talk about them for probably the next hour.
Yeah, this could definitely be your promotional tool.
Oh my gosh! So Face Melters was live yesterday,
yes,
and it was a 3-hour session.
Epic.
3 hours of these dudes hucking their body at the San Dimas High School gap.
Yeah,
I mean it's just a high school, right? There's like tennis courts. And then
basketball
and
court.
It goes up to the building area is just a bank, and then it's a curb with a street, right? It's a lane for 2 cars. I mean, 2 cars could easily go through there, and then another little low curb, but that is the gap. So that's like 16, 17 foot gap.
Yeah,
off a crusty ass bank
into the
crustiest flat.
Yeah,
that's got a puddle of Bondo, like that whole thing.
Yeah, that area.
It's just like a pothole they filled in with Bondo, and. Letitia Buffoni is like on a Harley, towing him in. Eric Bragg's in a Chevy Chevelle, but Chris Cole kept calling it a Nova. So I'm sorry, that was a Chevelle.
That's what you got. That's
dude, he said it like 10 times.
That's not the
Come
right
on,
car.
Chris. But dude, it was so gnarly. Like they got to get pulled in like 20, 25 miles an hour.
Yeah,
there's no way to push that fast.
No,
and unless you built a big ramp to drop in on,
like Wallenberg. They
built
a ramp
right.
to drop. Yeah,
I mean, if you built a structure, you wouldn't need the tow in. But I mean, this is a high school. It's like
you
can't just bring that stuff in. And I would imagine ETN they must get like a permit for that day. To shoot live, to do all this kind of stuff.
I don't know
so it's
how
like they got a car. They got a car
is,
in the lot. You know what I mean? It's not like it was after hours. Over. This wasn't jumping fences. This is face melter.
Generators on.
Right. So this was preordained okay to skate, so they had some liberties. Dude, you got to get towed into that.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it'd have to be a pretty big ramp and then like heavy pushing.
No, if you had a big enough ramp, you could position it close enough where your drop in, you're going to get plenty of speed.
Yeah.
You just build a big like mega ramp drop in. You know, they got those different stages of rolls. You know, whatever. You could build that, but placing it there, whatever. I mean, the toe in, dude, is half the battle.
I know. Yeah, that's gnarly.
You could get smoked so hardcore just on the toe in. And so they were doing it from a car, and then Letitia's on this Harley, towing them in. Each one got their own little variants. You know, you could get caught up on that motorcycle back tire that easily. You're hanging onto the back fender, and
they were hanging onto the window.
Letitia was like, her hands got to be so worked. I would imagine if we looked at her Instagram today, and like her stories, because she does a lot of that stuff, dude. I'll bet you she's showing her hands are bruised up. I haven't
ripped up from.
No, I don't know about ripped up, but she was having like bruises, almost calluses, just because the clutch and everything is. It's a lot of hand stuff, and she was just over and over and over. 3 hours. She only took a break for a little bit, but they were alternating with the cars. But at one point, there was like 5 or 6 people trying, you know, and then it kind of whittled down to just the last 2. TJ and Jordan Hoffert were like the last 2 that didn't land their tricks.
Right, 3 hours.
Dude, Jordan Hoffert, dude, took 3 hours to land a laser flip. Gnarly.
He was
so beat up. So beat up. The problem for him, I think, is that his 3rd or 4th try, he stomped 1 foot on it clean. It just, you know what I mean? Like he almost landed it. It was just 1 foot was off and 1 was on. It's
the same thing that you land into it 2 hours like, later, I have it. Yeah. I know I can do it today.
But man, you know, for me, I would never even, you know, I mean, I got to have pads. I just can't tuck and roll like these guys. But the tuck and roll on crazy asphalt is just, you're getting worked, man.
Yeah, you're just slamming hard.
Every time. No matter,
even that ramp out there is giving.
Yeah. No matter how much like ultra cush, whatever kind of insole you got, this is like on your ankles, your knees, your wrists, your shoulders, you know, you just
your whole body's getting worked,
man. But yeah, dude, that was a really crazy session, man. Like 3 straight hours. But so it was Paul Hart ended up getting a Benihana.
Benihana
looked gnarly. I mean, that's people goof on that trick, but I don't know why. That's a gnarly trick.
I don't know. People goof on like vario flips.
The people that goof on it cannot do it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. There's always a hatred. I mean, what is tricks.
That? It's like a crazy tail grab, but you drop your back foot, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? It's just it's like a big ollie tail grab, and drop your back. I mean, because your front foot stays on the board, but you're holding it by the tail.
Yeah,
it's a weird looking trick, but dude, that is crazy. To clear that gap, took him like 3 or 4 tries. That was his warm up trick, and then he
doesn't Jake have those?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I've only kind of tried one, and I wasn't even close. You know, I could only do it.
That's a weird trick.
It's super weird.
I was at the Oshkosh Park the other day. I tried tail grab off of that extension into the bank.
Oh yeah,
that one's weird.
Dude,
not even close.
Like when Grant Taylor or whoever does a crazy huge frontside air grabbing the tail to just aim the board in. Like, how do you do that? I don't get it. I have not felt that like that zero gravity feeling yet. You know, like in a full on air. My best trick ever in my heyday as a kid on vert ramps, my best ever was a backside ollie, barely at coping.
Sure.
On like a 12 or 10 or 10 to 12 foot vert ramp. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like I could pop an ollie at coping. Dude, that was my trick. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I can't imagine like flying out.
I want to see one now on the floor.
I've done a couple, but without it being vert, it's hard because you got to really pop, or else you're going to crack that coping. So I mean, I don't.
And you can get into back D's like that.
Yeah, the back D's are cool, but I'm flying kind of further, so it's a little bit easier and stuff like that. But I mean, that, you know what I mean? Like at my apex of skating as a kid, the backside ollie at coping of a vert ramp was probably
right.
You know, that was about all I could do.
You weren't going like 6 feet out.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I wish. I would love to have that feeling.
Right.
But I mean, I have plans to still have that feeling. I mean, I've got, intentions to change the ramp up so that I can really learn that. I want to learn it. The vert wall that I have there isn't, for me, I don't think is set up proper to learn it. I need a better, like, roll. I want to roll into a wall that I can fly up on.
Right.
In the cement world, when we build all that, dude, there'll be plenty of opportunity out there. But man, I just want that feeling of just flying up because these guys just make it look so cool. I'll never make it look as cool as Grant, but I just want that feeling for a millisecond before I get too old.
Yeah.
Because like popping on a mini ramp, popping that ollie or even the little early grab airs, or even when I fly those airs, it's different because I'm kind of just yanking. It's not like you're going straight up and feeling that hang time for whatever millisecond and coming back in. Like a Madonna getting up and just hanging there and cracking that tail. You know, I mean, there's any number of tricks I want to do, but
you want to just
they're so out of my grasp. They're like right there, but I just can't do it.
I really want to try a foam pit.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be
We could build one. It's a lot of foam. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot of foam.
Yeah.
That would be fun just to like
into a lake
to
or
get
something.
used to that feeling of like
launch into a lake. No, for real.
That's true. The lake that's the last place I want to be.
Yeah. in the winter.
Yeah, we had April Fool's today, and it's 19 degrees
oh my
here.
gosh, it's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or
I saw
Tuesday,
like snow all week or
yeah,
something.
This is ridiculous. So today's session is probably going to be cut short, not on like injury or pain, but because it's like 20 degrees
Frozen
out.
trucks.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My board is out there. Damn.
Oh, get the heater going.
Maybe. But anyways, geez. So yeah, so I've got plans. Dude. I just want to fly. I want to fly. I remember growing up, dude, just like watching. I mean, of course, Tony Hawk, but like Hosoi, dude. I've been on the deck watching Hosoi fly over me. I've been there, and it's like, how is that possible, dude? 6-7 foot air, rocket air over my head, dude. Yeah, that was awesome, man. I was just like in high school.
Which feeling do you think you? I mean, I guess I already know the answer, but flying out of like big bowl like that, like a soy, or like this gap feeling. You think those are two different things going that fast?
Oh hell, way different because this one, the gap. I mean, you're defying gravity for a few minutes, and you're coming down on or asphalt in this case, and you're gonna, you know, if you don't land it on your board, you are gonna get like
you're gonna get smoked. Yeah,
of half pipe. Like you're in pads, you know, or not, but it's like you throw the board out, you just slide on your knees. It's no big deal,
right?
You know, that's two totally different worlds.
Yeah,
way different. But now you catching like 8 foot air in a concrete bowl with no pads, you are gnarly. That's that might as well just Clay Kreiner just busting that. Okay, so vert attack. I've yet to see the full thing yet, like the full. It's like 7 hours, I think. I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing, but I want to watch at least the
Did
full
you see
finals.
that Thrasher?
Yeah, I've seen the highlights. But Clay Kreiner, dude, kickflip, 540, no pads, almost hitting the ceiling. So gnarly.
That's so.
But that bowl is small for him.
Yeah.
He did a 20-some-odd foot McTwist or 540.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's ever a point where I'll understand.
The height?
No even if that's like small for him, like that height way up there is insane.
The fact that you're going to attempt that and pull it off so clean with no pads and like just
you're
because
just gonna,
I got
you're
this.
just going to fully go for it.
Yeah, I got this.
Yeah, it's pretty
Dude,
nuts.
What is up with Bucky doing a switch frontside invert off that goalie, that goalie bar? Did you see him?
No, I don't think I saw that one.
That was him. He won the thing, and in his run, switch frontside invert on it. So gnarly.
Any invert is going to be gnarly.
Any invert, but do switch frontside.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bucky is an animal.
Yeah, still.
There was a post from Tony Hawk where he showed his winning run, and he's like, yeah, I skated. He's like, I think this kid's got a future. Bucky, he's like 42 or something.
Is he 42?
Something. He's in his 40s. Wow. Winning vert contest still.
Wow, to be at that like level,
it's insane.
It's insane. And there's training going into that.
Yeah, and there's that other guy, I forget his name, but there's two dudes that do the Narjar, the 540. It's like a McTwist to tail.
Those are,
dude.
Those are,
Narjar is such the perfect name.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah. That
one just seems like a hope and a prayer.
When you hear that
you're
crack,
just going.
Like, so I can do a couple of tricks to tail, but to tail is like there's a stall. There's like I did it and then I'm gonna drop in. Some of those tricks are just like that crack to tail is just half the trick. Like just like, you know what I mean? It's like part of the motion. There's no stalling.
Yeah, like a lean to tail.
Yeah,
you're airing and coming in.
Yeah, it just cracks the tail, but you're just still going in. That's still I don't have that at all. It is kind of. Sweeper makes a little more, but the sweeper when they launch the sweeper, that one still freaks me out. When you kind of
jump
and then into it because they're cracking the tail in.
Oh yeah.
But like Chris Russell, there's a bunch of people that do that one. But I've tried and it's weird. I still stall for a millisecond.
You like hang it.
Yeah. Because the coming in just seems like there goes my shoulder.
Yeah, especially if you hung up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's kind of cool, actually.
It's
Might
super
try that
cool,
one
dude.
today.
They do it over channels. They do it. I mean,
I'm really liking the sweeper lately. Front sweeper.
You remember King of the Road? It was the Creature team at Burnside. It was the multi-challenge just before Gravette did the proposal, right? Places on fire. They got the butt chug, right?
Oh, I remember
Chris Russell
this one.
is doing that sweeper jump right there.
Okay,
That was
I
the
do
trick in
remember
that shot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool trick.
Dude, that's so crazy cool. I've tried it a couple times going from that extension, the top one to the 4 foot, front side sweeper launch down, but I stall for a second. I can't just commit to coming in.
The extension to the 4.
Yeah, I can't just commit to come in. I got to stall for a second to make sure I'm on the
I've gotten
board.
a clip of you going boneless, or either boneless or bean to tail.
But always, but I always stall for a second.
Yeah.
To tail still is like the halfway point. Mm-hmm. I can't make it it's weird.
Full commit.
Yeah, because I mean it's such a variance in a trick even.
Yeah,
You know, because the trick is cool. Oh,
Right.
They're here. Let's pause for a second. Okay, sorry about that. Technical, well, not really technical. Canine difficulties. We had a visitor.
Other people showed up.
Yeah, visitors stopping into the studio. For
Yeah.
a quick sesh.
Autographs.
Yeah, autograph. It was the paparazzi. I had to kick them out again.
They came into that. They knocked on the door.
Yeah, the dogs are freaking out. But yeah, so we were talking about, of course, like us doing tricks, but there's so many other things that we could be talking about in skateboarding.
Yes.
So let's just change the tone.
Okay.
Because we just saw a bunch of stuff I meant to talk about, and it's just incredible what's out there already just in this last week, right? So not only is it ETN, right? Because we saw so many awesome tricks go down on that gap, but now you finally got to see what I was talking about with ATV. How you see their park now all lit up.
I loved ATV.
It's a really cool show.
Honestly, now that you brought it up again, because I would have forgot, I kind of want to watch another one before we go out.
I agree. Why not?
They're
really. We should watch both of the other ones. Yeah, Ishad and K-Walks. Come on.
Yes, dude. I
so
watched
good.
Cater.
Yeah, and Mason Silva.
Dude,
Mason Silva. I don't know if you would call it underrated. But like you don't hear a lot about him.
Underrated,
but he's got so many gnarly tricks, like beautiful. He's got
he was on the AM Scramble.
I remember,
So
dude. I remember that frontside flip over those stairs, right, where he almost lost
Front
it, or
heel.
was it heel flip?
Front heel.
Dude, that's so awesome. But like when he does his tricks, it's like not only style, but it's just beautiful. I mean, it's just the fakey flip that he did down the stairs. So big.
Yes, Fakey Ollie. I think it was Fakey Ollie.
He also did a fakey flip though down it. Yeah, I mean, so that was a good episode.
Yeah,
Cater, Cater is really cool to watch. I don't need to hear him talk too much because he's a little 15-year-old.
Yeah, you notice his age.
Like when he's like, "Don't try it." He's like wanting to teach tricks. Like, dude, give him a skate.
Mason was over it.
He was over it.
Yeah,
he
was like, "I'm just gonna try it."
I'm just saying, I'm totally a Cater fan.
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
It's just
I'm that 15-year-old fan.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just glad he's on a skateboard, not a scooter.
Oh, yes.
But dude, he was learning tricks there too. He never did the
but like
the
Mason was getting
shove
over
tail
it.
grab that he did that
Down the steps.
Mason did for Bam.
That's a cool trick.
That is a cool trick. That's what Jake was trying at the very end of Sheboygan when he kept losing it.
He was going 3 shove.
Was it 3
to
shove
grab tail grab? Finger shove.
Oh, well, whatever he was getting broken
he
that
was
day.
going
he had
gnarly
a few
with
beers
it.
in him too.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that's what he got broke off. You were filming, and he even said that's what they made Budweiser for.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he left the park to go to have a Bloody Mary. He said because he was hungover.
Classic Jake.
Yeah, that's fun. But that Hunter I think has done it a couple times too. It's a
I've seen him
shove
do
tail
it.
grab.
I've never seen
That's a cool
down
trick,
an
man.
8 stair too. I've never seen a 3 shove finger shove.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was getting gnarly.
But so ATV, that is a good show. But so a couple other parts, dude. Spitfire. How about them going? Did we talk about them last week?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
I know that I've talked about it. Like I can't remember exactly when it came out, but it was just Grant Taylor everywhere. I feel like we talked about it now.
You think so?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. We talk about Grant Taylor a
Anyways,
lot.
that is an awesome one because I remember we were talking about Spitfire. But I'm kind of now. I've spent so much time in the ramp now talking about different things. I can't remember, dude. Are you paying attention to the experience at all yet? 9 Club Experience?
No, I haven't really heard any
so
of them.
The podcast one, I can't sit and watch it all these times, but the experience it reminds me more of you and I talking skateboarding. Because they got a lot of guests and they got to take a lot of phone calls, but then Kelly Hart, he's got a list of he's kind of like the news guy, and so they'll talk about parts. And so
they want to pinpoint it.
They'll talk a little bit about some of the parts, and so it's a little bit. It's kind of fun. I'm digging it. You know,
I like all the guests they have on. I like that it's like a group of people.
Yeah. No, I definitely enjoy it. Whereas the 9 Club on Mondays is the interview, but this one is just more of a chit chat.
I've taken your advice recently while I'm walking around doing my work stuff. I've been listening.
Right?
Podcasts.
Nice.
It's been terrific.
What have you subscribed to? Anything cool?
9 Club. How was this made?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Which is, you know which one?
Oh yeah, they got a lot of them.
Well, this one was how was that made, and it was about movies. It's like 4 comedians, and they talk about how did movies get made that
cool.
should not have got made.
Yeah,
so a few of them. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I mean, podcast, dude. That's a great way to just if you know.
I had to wash
need to have
walls
something
this
in
week.
your ear. Perfect then.
Because it's spring break for the kids.
Dishes, man, are the best. So many times I'm doing, or when I'm cutting the grass or just any kind of chore or whatever, dude. I always got.
I've been in the shower with them lately.
Yeah, that totally. I'll do that.
That's kind of nice because I don't know if you've noticed this when we're out skating, but I feel like you know how you think of your own insecurities and other people are thinking that.
Sure.
I always think I leave skating to turn the music so much when my music is on. Because I'm I don't want to listen to this. I want to listen to comparative to if anybody else plays it.
You're talking about at the ramp.
Yeah, when we're skating.
When you put your music on, you feel self-conscious about it?
I feel not about the music, but just I don't want this song, so I'm going to go turn it. I feel
it's in your
that
ear.
I always leave skating and people are like, come on, dude, what are you changing it again? I feel like I change it so often.
But do you do that when it's just in your ear? You switch songs a lot? A lot, huh?
Yes. And that's why the podcast has been nice because I can just let it play and I'm all right, I can the wall thing. Yeah. I zoned out for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Yeah, I don't really listen to a lot of music in my headphones. It's almost always podcasts. I almost only listen to music while we're skating.
Really?
Yeah. Or playing Pong Pocket or in the barn and I'll put on an album or something. I've never been a playlist guy.
Do you ever throw in headphones when we go to parks?
No, because I'm scared to fall on my phone.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm totally scared. When I used to snowboard, I had one of those tiny little, what did they call them? The iPod Nano. It was a tiny little clip one. It was really small, just clipped on. And I had headphones. Yes, the shuffle, correct. And I had headphones in my earmuffs. And it was kind of always protected, and it was just a tiny little thing. I never really felt worried about that. But my phone, dude, I would be sad.
It's the thing where you've just done it so long that's what you're accustomed to. I remember a friend of ours, Ryan, he would give me shit I would bring the headphones when I went out skating with them, and he would give me he would yell at me every time.
Because you had them. What bothers me and I mean, it's not even that big a deal. It's just when you're trying to talk to somebody, and then you've already been talking, and then you realize they can't hear you because their headphones are in. yeah,
but
or
especially with this job,
in the
it
barn
comes up a lot.
What's weird is what's in your job,
yeah, because everyone wears headphones,
sure.
So you come up and then you're kind of
I'm just meaning at a skate park scenario.
Yes.
What's weird is even in the barn when I got the music jamming, there's a few guys that still have their headphones on. I'm like, what are you even listening? How can you hear that over?
That one kind of trips me out.
Yeah, but they're either just used to. It's usually Jake. I don't know what he listens to, but he must be just whatever pumps him up. Is not what I got playing.
Yeah,
or it's just a habit or whatever.
Yeah.
Some people just
honestly, it was really a habit until Ryan said something.
Oh, really?
And then that's when you're like...
then you got self-conscious.
Because he was getting mad that, I would take him on, a session with us. And he's like, come on, we're trying... And, totally, I do it at the park now still. And some people are like, we're trying to, hype each other up. Right. And you're, not hearing it.
Right.
And I get how that's frustrating. When I'm at a skate park, you can hear me through headphones. You know I'm cheering for you.
Yeah, I can get both sides. I wish that I was comfortable enough to just skate and not worry about crunching my phone because I probably would wear something and listen to something. But when we're in the barn, it just feels like I don't want to have something in my ear. I want to be able to hear what's going on.
For sure. And now sesh. I mean, I do it. I don't know. Here, I never will. Cream City, I do for a little bit, and then I'm like, all right, I feel good. I feel flowed.
Yeah.
Now I can like pop them out and like hang out.
And to me, skate music is still just like mostly like punk rock, you know. It's still just, I'd rather listen to that. It kind of just gets me going more than like say the stuff you put on. Not that there's a lot of I used to goof on your music a lot more, but now I've heard a lot of it and I like some of those songs. But like to me, skate music is still just punk rock.
Right.
But
and I think Jake's probably listening to some form of rap.
I would.
That's what I've always.
That would be my
always
impression.
heard.
But I mean, some of that stuff is good to skate to, and some of the things that I'll play, you know, are not necessarily punk.
And sometimes
but, like, I love
you
skating
play stuff that's out of my element, and I'm like, all right, I'm down.
That's cool. 311, dude. I'm gonna have, I think, pretty much every album of theirs. So that's a really long one. I can just shuffle all 311, and that'll get me going through long time.
Except for 311, I hate.
Bad Brains is another favorite. But like, you know, I don't mind skating to reggae. I mean, I love reggae regardless, but like skating to it's pretty cool. But we keep referring back to our.
That's all that matters.
I was just talking about
Nine
Club.
Get you hype,
right? I was talking about 9 Club experience just because it is just a. It reminds me more of just this chit chatting about skating, which is pretty cool.
Shop talk.
Yeah, totally. But damn, dude. So there was another part that just there's so many things.
I shared one recently, and I can't even. I mean,
the dream tricks, dude. Did you see Tyson Bowerbank
yes.
at 5? Oh, so he goes back Smith to 540 out?
Back 540 out.
Oh my gosh, dude. I can't even get into back Smith.
No. Back Smiths are
let alone
back
just
Smiths are scary as fuck to me.
And to grind and then to have enough wherewithal to spin 540 out of it. And he got close so many times.
Yes.
To then the one that he finally came out, it wasn't even like a revert. Like he landed.
Yeah,
it.
he for sure landed into that. Because some of those, some of
and
them,
he knew it. I mean, that's a slippery, place.
Chose it for a reason.
Yeah, he did. But damn, that was insane.
That's an insane dream trick to think of.
Just backsmith forward out is nutty to me. You know what I mean? Just getting in and out of it, I would love.
If I could get into a backsmith back 180 doesn't seem crazy. Because you're just kind of turning that little bit.
I've only tried the backsmith like on little tiny curbs and stuff, and it's like I get caught up right away. I don't understand how you slide.
Have you ever tried a back 3?
No.
No.
I mean, I can do back 180s, but I've never tried to spin a full 3.
Just whip it.
No. Especially not off a box.
You ever done a front 180?
Yeah, I can do a front 180, barely. Not as good. The more front side I do, the more easier that is, I guess. But I don't do it often.
Right.
But like I power slide 180 easy. But
like revert.
Yeah, like revert stuff. I mean, I can definitely do that front and back. But yeah, the front 180 ollies I don't do often. The board seems to fly away from me. I would love to have that as a trick because the front side ollie on a ramp, dude, is just like a dream trick for me to get consistent.
Right.
But I always forget that I want to learn it.
I always wanted to do front to fakie. Front air to fakie.
Isn't that just air to fakie?
Yeah.
I don't know. Not really front or back. It's just the air.
Yeah, air to fakie.
Yeah.
Ollie to fakie.
Like Bucky just did. So we were talking about Bucky doing that front side switch invert.
At that was it vert attack?
Vert attack. It was like the 18th I guess 2018. But I'm not sure how many years they've been doing it. But it's been quite a while. At least 10 years. It's in Malmo. I think it's Malmo, but it's Sweden.
Okay.
But they dressed that ramp up like a hockey rink. But dude,
when I first saw it, I thought it was ice on the bottom. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I thought it was like when I first saw it because I didn't know that was a contest.
Yeah,
I saw like an Instagram clip
and then death match.
it was around deathmatch time.
Right.
And I thought it was like a joke clip. And I'm like, they're gonna get smoked.
And that goalpost was set back too, so it wasn't even like on the coping. No, you could grind and do everything up there, but so not just that switch frontside invert, it was that huge air to fakie to set up for it. That's insane.
And his arms were flailing like crazy.
I don't even like rock to fakie. How do you get an 8-foot air to fakie?
I don't know.
Those
are
because
strange.
you ride switch, it's not fakie anymore at that point. You're just coming in the opposite.
Yeah, but again, it would depend on like
he's going into a switch trick. So I mean, at some point his brain must flip.
Yeah.
Where now I'm not backwards. I'm whatever. Dude, it's just I don't know.
I think vert trips me up even more when I see it because they're so fluid with it.
I know.
Like street skating, you can still kind of notice.
Dude, feeble to fakie on vert or bowls is just like it's such a beautiful looking trick, but it's like how the hell are you pulling that back into fakie?
Yeah, a switch.
Anything, just a feeble backside. When they do a backside feeble and come back in fakie. So many people do that one. It seems like it should be so simple.
They all seem so simple.
Yeah, that's like I'm gonna crack my head and hip on that because I'm gonna get hung up on the coping.
Back feeble to fakie in the quarter? You've
barely
done that.
Only a couple times when I had to in the game of Skate.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I've only done it a couple. I've been trying it a couple times now recently because I want to do a backside pivot 5-0 to fakie. I mean, I really want to do that trick, but it just trips me up. And so Hunter always when we're playing Skate always does the back feeble to fakie like it's no big deal. But he's like, I can't do pivot to fakie. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a feeble to fakie. Just don't put your truck down. And he's like, what? Boom, knocks it out. All of that night. So then I was like, oh yeah, it'd be really cool. Why don't you do back Smith to fakie? And he's like, huh? Boom. Dude, within a couple tries, he's got back Smith to fakie. And the one that I filmed wasn't even a clean one. Like he had a couple of clean ones before I took the camera out.
I bet he could. Did he pop out of them?
It was kind of like a slide, but dude, he did pop out a couple. He went because he's done like the blunt 5-0 pop back in, but now he's like really tweaking the 5-0 and then popping it back. And I was like, dude, that is so cool looking.
Dude, blunt back 5-0 fakie.
Blunt 2 back 5, yeah, like a triple thing.
Yeah.
But just hanging that 5-0 out and popping it back into fakie is so cool.
Super scary. Yeah, Nora's got those.
Yeah, she's got the flip to flip 5-0.
Back 5-0.
Yeah, to fakie.
Maybe we should try that today.
Dude, I ain't going. I want to go fakie, but dude,
at least you know what?
No, I'd rather have an 8-foot air, backside air than anything fakie.
We both have to land feeble to fakie at least one today.
All right.
I'll
on the little one, on the little quarter.
On the quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever landed that. Maybe one.
Yeah, probably not. I think that's a letter for you all the time. But now you got the backside feebles.
Yeah. I don't know if I can do fakie. Dude,
it shouldn't be so. It shouldn't be so weird, man.
I know it's like a rock and roll.
I hate that my brain doesn't just accept it and go for it and just do it.
Just do it,
right?
Brain.
Because as soon as you get that, if you just don't hit the deck, then that's the beginning of that. That's 5-0 fakie.
That's it. And you do back 5-0s very well.
Yeah, but the fakie dude just freaks me out.
Well.
Because I see people try and fall, and I don't want to fall. And
You've seen the Hall of Meats.
And I'm dinged up already.
Yeah.
So I probably would be like, dude, I'm just going to try little stuff. And then I'll be like, I'll start hauling ass.
Oh, you're going to, no complaint lips up on the vert.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no complaint lip. That's next.
All right. Should we go get it?
Yeah, I think so. You want to go watch a couple more ATVs?
Yeah, I'll watch an ATV. I'm down. Right. Tomorrow. We won't be back until next week, but...
Dude. Tomorrow, I wonder how long it's going to be, but it seems like a full part, probably 10, 15 minutes, I would imagine at least. But Tyson Peterson who's got his come-ups. Like, this is his time to shine, dude. This week...
He just got on Vans.
That guy is going to be having such an awesome week, right?
Did you see his Hall of Meat? I know you didn't.
No,
you didn't.
I saw the thing. I saw the frame for it, and I was like, I'm not watching that.
Yeah, he ate
I had my own Hall of Meat.
He, bounced off the rail to the face.
Oh, you serious? Yeah, dude, I think I seen it on the clip, the teaser for it. It's in that too, I think, right? But no, I did not watch the detailed Hall of Meat. But who else? K-Walks and Chimura. Who did I call? Who's Chimura?
I don't know. You always say
He's a Packer.
Yeah.
He was Mike Chimura. I'm thinking of Chima Ferguson.
Yeah.
That's funny. Mike Chimura. That's an old Packer. That's when
that's
Favre was on the team.
That's who's in the Vans part.
Yeah, Mark Chimura. Or Favre.
50.
Is Favre maybe Favre wears Vans?
No, Vans is on Favre's on Adidas.
Oh, is he really?
No.
He might be.
Does he have any
Who's got the NFL contract for the shoes? It might be Adidas. I don't know.
Who's got Brett Favre's contract?
I don't think he has one. Well, he's got a couple of sponsors, I would imagine, for something. I don't know. I don't think he skates, so.
I don't think so. Damn it.
That would be funny to see.
When are we going to see a professional athlete and a skateboarder?
Did you see that Barracks has got something with the two rappers?
Yeah, these
challenging
but
for 15 grand?
I've seen Hopkins skate. And
they can both skate, right?
Do you know who's best rapper skater? I'll say it right now.
Lil Wayne.
No. Designer.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
You know that song Panda? Panda, Panda, Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. That song, I'll show you the song later.
I think song should be in air quotes.
Rips, dude.
Right, it's a song.
Music is a spectrum.
Agreed.
Dude,
and this is on a weird, this is one end of the spectrum.
Kickflip crooks on a 5-star rip.
Nice.
He rips, dude, blonde.
That's cool, man.
And he's got a board on a company.
Who did I see doing some rapping? That sounded actually pretty good. Who's a skater?
Jeremy Rogers.
No,
That's
not
a joke.
Dude,
April Fools.
that guy. Okay, that guy should stick to skating.
Yeah.
But no, there was somebody else that was actually like freestyling somewhere, and it wasn't that bad at all. And they're like, it was weird, but it was like, oh, that wasn't that bad. Like they got a career when they're when their skate career is over. Maybe they get into. I forget who it was now.
That guy. Oh yeah, that was the other thing we want to talk about. Blind United
Not
Nations.
Roy Purdy.
Oh, he's on the come up. Blind United Nations.
Yes, dude, that was such a good edit.
Kevin Romar is a professional DJ.
Oh, that's right. That. Yeah, I think I did see something like that.
He's toured with some pretty big.
Who
names.
else was on that edit? That was
Jordan Maxim.
Seva. Jordan Maxim.
Yuto. Congrats,
dude.
I can't believe Blind picked.
And Mickey
he was
Papa.
on Warco.
Mickey Papa.
Warco.
Huh?
That's a company he was on previously. Jordan Maxim.
Oh, it was.
It was a company out of Texas, I think, but like super low.
I seen Lacey Baker's got some new boards on Meow.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
New pro models.
That's sick.
Yeah. Dude, that was pretty gnarly to have a girl do a ollie up that gap.
Yeah, ollie that gap.
What was her name? Jen Soto or something like that, I think.
So yeah.
I think it was Soto. I'd never seen her before.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
That's super rad. Hitting a spot when nobody else.
Yeah. All right, so skateboarding.
We're going to go get tricks.
Skateboard.
Okay.
All right, so thanks, everybody. Skatosis.com. And check out adamandeve.com.
Yeah.
Have you tried that yet? Have you gone and used our code?
I don't know what I would get at Adam and Eve. If I'm being honest.
Joe. Okay.
All right, I'll look today.
All right.
I don't know.
Dude, use the code SK8 and you get it's like 50% off your first item. They give you free shipping, free like DVDs, all kinds of free stuff.
Free stuff. I like free stuff.
All right. Other than that, let's go skate.
All right.
Later, dude.
Let's go do tricks.
Love you. High five.
Oh, we're just broken.
Old Dude Skate Co.